Hey folks, welcome back. This is part 3 of our build of a large sailing ship for our medieval Minecraft creations with Mad Rabbit. And you may want to go back and check out episode 1 and 2 of the build. Kind of shows you more of this stuff. I didn't do as much off air as I had hoped. Kind of decided just to show you some of this on the air, and I'll stop at a later point and finish some of the off air stuff later. I'm going to top this off. I went out one from last episode here, and I'm just going to kind of rim it around. It doesn't look right from the sides, but from the back should look decent. A little later have windows in there most likely. I'm building outwards here by one layer. Then I'm going to do some design work again. So you'll see here how I'm going to do this. This is the part I wanted to show you. I just want to do like one like this. I'll duplicate that on the other side. Let me just pause it here while I do that, in fact. Alright, and we're going back into the design of it. And we'll just probably do a similar design to what I did on the back there. Sort of like, you know what I'm going to do? We don't want the tops exposed, so I'm probably going to use wood like this along the outsides. Yeah, like this, if you understand what I'm doing here. And so whatever we do here, I'm going to duplicate on the other side. Let's just go pretty simple with this. We'll just go like this. And we'll just fill the rest in with this stuff. I need sort of a different color in there to kind of throw things off a little. And that'll sort of be the side. I'm going to duplicate this on the other side. I think right here though, I want it to look awkward. So, alright, I'll pause here again. I'll finish the other side. Okay, duplicate the other side. I'm going to top that off there. Doesn't quite look right. Okay, well, you want one more thing. One more change, sorry. And let me just do this. Okay, so now what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to pause here. I'm going to do some work here and on the front prow, and just closing things off. So we'll be right back. Okay, when I come back quickly, I did the prow, or at least part of it. I think that's the word. If you did comment on that earlier segment, I didn't check. I'm shooting everything basically at once, so that's sort of why. Okay, so I will eventually get to that comment. Yeah, some people do like to sit down and just shoot all these episodes at once and just upload them over the week. I just raised this up one, put some wood planks here, and extended this out pretty far. This is just to remind me, and this is not, I'm going to wreck this and redo it, but usually there's some sort of a sail thing connecting up to one of the masts coming out of the prow, so I wanted to leave that in there so I knew to remember that. So that will be wrecked. That's just something a placeholder for now. And you know, obviously this is going to most likely just be designed with these things on the sides, so it's not going to be all that terribly difficult to do this. And let me just go right like that. And you could taper it in. I'm gonna use these. Just go out a little bit further. There. Yeah, alright, so I did want to show you this part. Extended that down there. We'll worry about the interior at some later point. Put these two here. Let's see. I think this will basically just be the shape of it. We'll just extend this down. And I'm going to do that off the air because we really are spending a lot of time laying bricks in this particular series. I didn't want it to be dragging on too long. So we'll stop here. Okay, hey folks, I came back. I got a little carried away, but I think most of this is like something that you could probably follow. So I did it anyway. I'm sorry about that, but some of it, I gotta speed this along a little bit. So anyway, I extended those walls down, right? Cap them off. Put a little one extra one on top here. Remove this. This is gonna eventually be the captain's quarters. It's gonna go down and be a stairway down. You'll see that in a little bit. Broke some of the walls here just for a too wide stairway, and I just basically went around the whole thing with the wooden fences. A few torches strategically here and there. Haven't done much else up there, so don't worry about that too much. There's different ways you can do this here. I went up slab. I don't like the fact that it's exposed, so I may change this slightly. But the best looking way to do this is do this. But there's probably other ways to do it. But for me, that's what works. So at some later point, I may redesign this a little bit here to hopefully hide the redstone torch, which I know it can do. It's just a matter of whether I want to or not. We'll see. So I think what we'll do is the placing of the masts are going to be important. And I'm trying to think of what the material I want to make them out of. I guess we could go with the wood again, but could do wood planks. I really don't know what to do it out of. Let's see. I really don't have much choice here. You sort of have to deal with that, I guess. Not entirely sure it would look right with some other material. So, well, I could do it out of that. No. Well, we'll just stick with that. So, basically, we gotta make sure we get the center block. And we're gonna hit, I think we're gonna do 3 this time. I think in some of my previous ones we did 2. We'll do 3, make 3, and we may have to adjust them slightly, moving them and whatnot. So, that might be too close. Let me pull back a little bit here. Come on, get up. Let's see. Too close. Okay, so this one here will be a smaller one. That'll be here. This will be the main mast. Will be, I think, probably more towards the center, the actual center of gravity for the boat here. Let me see. Which is already too far over this way. Let's go over a few more. Whoops. I'll fix that. And just go over a couple more with that. Yeah. I think I might do, however, make the bases like this, so they look a little different. Not that we'll ever use them as pistons in this case, but oops. Yeah, the front one won't be too big. It's going to have to be bigger than this. Yeah. Alright, let's pull back. I don't think we're going to be able to finish this today, folks. I'm going to try and do as much as I can, though. Yeah, that should be good. For the front one, this one will be the biggest of them. Rather tall. I don't want to go too tall, though. For the size of the boat, that's probably not too bad for height. And again, with this daytime, nighttime stuff, we should just permanently turn it off or something. Probably there's a way. I'm sure there's a mod or something for it. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. I'm not adding any mods to this, really. It's just personal preference. Don't want to deal with it. I tried adding these mods and these don't work right. This one's going to be a little bit taller than the other one, but quite a bit shorter than the other one. So I think that'll be okay. Spacing wise, this may end up having to move back a little bit, but that's okay. We'll leave it for now. Let's see. I'll go out. Problem is, I gotta know how many out I went, so it's even. So I'll have to count that a little bit. I'll go back to that. Don't worry. This is one or two too big. Let's see. Okay. This one won't have such a big one, but one of these is going to have a crow's nest on it. It's a little watchtower. Well, not a tower, but, you know, a little thingy the guy sits in. I think that's too long. I think it's still too long. Alright, so that's cool. And that thing there will be connected to that. At some point, probably, it'll go from the middle here. Which we might just, let's see if we can fit that in there. Can I fit that in? Yes. I'll do that for the rest of them too. I think we're going to end this episode. I think we're already going long here. Sometimes it just feels like it's going long. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm going to end this episode. What I'm going to do off the air is extend this up by 2, which I'm going to need my stone bricks. What I mean by that is be 2. Oops, sorry. 2. You know, like all the way up. You know what I'm saying, homie? Yeah. Okay, so that's what's gonna. That'll go up wherever it meets. I'm not gonna worry too much about it. Do that off the air. Gonna be making a couple cargo holds. So we're gonna have an area here opened up. It'll be square. 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's just do 4, 4, and then just go around like that. I'll do that off the air too. Finish that up, and I'm going to decorate it a little bit, and we'll need some sort of a thing going down. Let's see, probably this will go into the captain's room. I'll work a little bit on that, and I guess you could have one going down to the actual cabin place, huh? But for the crew, I don't know, would it be there or would it be up there? I'm most likely just going to make a hole and have them go down there. Just probably extend the mast down too. Yeah. Alright, so there'll be something here. And so I'm going to end it, folks. I'm sure this is already going too long. I may have to edit it down. I hope I don't have to. Any of these, really. But who knows. So that's what I'm going to be doing between now and the next episode. And I'm actually going to stop recording. So episode 1, 2, 3 of this series will be up. And I'll be able to see your comments for the later parts of the series. I think I'll just wait until the third one's actually uploaded before I start building again on this particular one. If I do any more building in this world, it'll be in some other area and I won't be recorded. It'll just be like landscaping work. So probably just finish these things up, and we'll see you next time. Okay, Matt Rabbit signing off. Adios.